So today we're just leaving Childers after 4 days. Nice little free camp, just one street back from the main street, and heading to Hervey Bay. Hopefully we'll get to our favourite fish and chip shop. Might go for a swim if the weather's nice, so we might check out the market in the morning. So we'll, yeah, I can take about 40 minutes to Hervey Bay. So we'll see you there. We've arrived in Hervey Bay, just stopped down at a nice little beach we like. It's a nice fish and chip shop, just near the sailing club. So we'll probably do fish and chips for lunch. Might even go with bathers. Might pop in for a swim. But yeah, it's normally a nice quiet spot, especially during the week. Nice sheltered little beach area, good spot for a swim. There are some toilets and showers on the other side of the sailing club. Looks like a new Ferris wheel. It's gone in since last year we were here. I don't know if we need to ride on a Ferris wheel or not, but yeah, we might have a look at it. Hopefully that wind's not too bad through the camera. Yeah, some nice little seaside shops, ice cream, takeaway, and there's a really nice fish and chip shop. We always stop in and get lunch and eat it down at the water, which always makes it taste a little bit better. So that's Hervey Bay, just near the sailing club. Here we are at Whale Bay Marina, where the sightseeing whale trips head off from. I think it's a little bit overcast and ordinary outside today, I think, but we'll check out the marina restaurant and also have a look what movies they've got at the cinema tonight, so they'll come out for a quick look while we're here. Nice big boats in the marina. There's a lot of fish down here also, just in the shallows. There we are, parked up at Tincan Bay. Bit of an ordinary day today. I think they're predicting showers and wind most of the day. Normally a really nice spot down the park here just to hang out for the afternoon. But yeah, I'll go for a little walk. There's electric barbecues, picnic tables, toilets, and just, yeah, nice big green park area. And then also the Tincan Bay Yacht Club normally has meals on, and also a Sunday sesh, bit of live music, which, yeah, we've been to on a couple of Sundays. It's quite relaxing, quite nice, but I'll have a look in there a little bit later on, but I think it might be a little bit not quite as nice in there today. Tide must be right in by the looks of it. Very choppy. Pretty windy looking. So hopefully we'll still get to the dolphin feeding tomorrow morning. Yeah, a bit of luck, the weather might pick up a little bit. We'll just see how we go, I think. Can't do much about the weather.
Yeah, so feeding time is at 8 o'clock. So the next hour we've got an hour to tell you how the morning's going to run. So we're going to try and keep our microphones out on the weekend if we can. We've got two wonderful specimens of Australian humpback dolphins in the water. We've also got two wonderful specimens of barnacled dolphin feeding centre volunteers in the water as well. We've got Julie and Lorna. They're going to talk for about half an hour, tell you everything you ever wanted to know about dolphins and about barnacled dolphins. rotation of people down on the beach. Depending on how many other people turn up after you guys, you might be able to stay down there the whole hour, or we might be moving you along in 15 or 20 minutes, okay? Just depends on how many other people turn up. Now, if you're going to go down to the beach, it's a great time to ask all your questions of these knowledgeable ladies, but also take all your photos of the dolphins. So Learn is an 8-year-old juvenile male, and on the other side is Joe. So Joe is a 9-year-old juvenile male. The others that can make an appearance, so we haven't seen Ella, who's 44 since the end of last year, unfortunately. But you know, it's what happens happens. She just stopped coming in. We also have Patch. He still comes in quite regularly. One of our big males. He's 39. I mentioned Harmony before. He's 26. Our other big male. We also have Ozzy. She's a 19-year-old female. With her, she has, well, she's nearly in one now, very close to one, a female calf. She's been in for a few weeks. That's not unusual. It has seen a lot of boat traffic. We have a fishing classic and a school holiday. So hopefully she'll come, maybe she'll come today and grace us with her presence. She also has a 4-year-old female calf called Nova, who comes in from time to time with Ozzy. And then we also have little Sky, who's one of Ella's, her last 4-year-old juvenile male calf. He comes in every couple of days, just like teenage boys.
Shoving each other all the way.
Yes. Someone wants more attention. I wasn't getting too much attention by the looks of that. Yeah, so Ella's actually Luna's grandma. So she's got 3 grandkids that come in here. She also has 3 kids, and like I said, Ozzy herself has 3. So the young ones we do call calves. So if you're wondering what we call them, so we don't call them babies, we do call them calves. Yeah, so I just lost my train of thought.
The next station.
Oh, that's... So with their ages, so when they hit 10, so these guys are on strict quotas of fish that we can feed them. Yeah, we're just going to do a quick feeding demo. So Michaela is going to give them feeding demonstration. So when you do come down to feed, you will come in the water. Stand in front of the dolphin. Please don't try and come beside the dolphin. The dolphins do know us, but you do need to stand in front. If you see how Michaela's got her thumb on that fish, they always eat it head first. Use that as an anchor. Hold the fish under the water. Dolphin will swim up. As soon as they take the fish from you, remove your hand from the water. We do recommend that you have your phone on video or burst mode. If you do try and take a still shot, you may very well miss it. Not always. Sometimes it's very quick, particularly mine when you take them very fast. Like, don't be scared of them, kids. They don't bite. They're more gentle than most people's dogs. So you see how quick that was. So like we said, the most important thing is don't reach out and touch those dolphins, which could walk away with a big fine. They also, you can make them sick, and they don't like it. So somebody sooner or later this morning I will tell you what happens when you do touch with one of our rescues. And it is to do with little Sky.
Beautiful.
So just one at a time come forward. Leave the head exposed, straight underneath. There you go, straight down the nut. You want to stop now? Video?
Might as well just keep it going.
Video yourself, that's okay.
Oh, it's a nice fish. I'm happy to catch that.
Yeah. Straight down. Awesome.
Thank
You
you.
guys want to wade around up the top till we say goodbye? They both go together.
We like that special.
No worries.
Thanks.
Dolphins look at the message that it's the last fish and we're closing up for the day. Hopefully they go and tell their adult dolphins that they are on a great maintain and come in later. But we'll give them a feed up fish now. And then the dolphins will see the upturned esky and they'll know that they're closed, fish fast, officially closed. They turn around, long way. Safe driving on the way back. You know where we are, so we'll miss another time when the weather's a bit better. Thanks.
Beach access, just a short stroll from the campground. You can go left and walk all the way around on low tide to where the barge goes from, or the other way. You used to be able to walk quite a way. And yeah, Fraser Island. Just across, looks like the tide is coming in a little bit. This morning when I was down here, it's probably twice as much beach. We'll go for a little walk, see how far we can get to. Saw some dolphins out here early this morning, having a play. Couple of dolphins out just offshore a little bit. I don't know if you can see them in the camera or not. Oh, there they go. I was hot out here this morning a bit earlier, chasing a few fish. Just cruise in the shallows. Hoping he might come surfing on a wave, but not quite. Now a couple of dolphins just cruising along here in the shallows. Not far away at all. Hey Flipper. Yeah, they're so close. shelf here, and the depth drops down if you go out at 10 feet or so that they are away. Up. There's a pod of 4 or 5 dolphins just in front of me here. Looks like they're just swimming the shallows. When the birds go crazy, you know they've found a school of fish. Here we are, just pulled up at Rainbow Beach at the car park. Nice big car park, plenty of room for caravans, motorhomes, just for day parking. Beach access here. You've got showers, toilets. There's a patrolled surf beach, so you have got flags and lifeguards also patrolling the beach. I think we'll take the boogie board down, have a bit of a surf or a swim, look down at the beach. There, massive big beach area. You can drive onto the right hand side and go up to Double Bluff Island, Rainbow Beach to the left. any swimming today, but we'll get for a swim while we're here. I'll grab the board out and go in. This goes right back around to Inskip where we were camping. The last few nights we've stayed at the Dune Villa at the Maryborough Airport. Nice little stop, it's $10 a night. Has got showers and toilets, self-contained. It's a big grassy spot. They've got a good water fill up, also a dump spot for the toilet. So it's fairly busy camp, lots of different types of vehicles here. Dune Villa Sports Club, they had a bit of soccer on last night also. Got a bit of a Air Force RAF display. Aero clubs here. Nice and quiet at night, and planes sort of stop flying at about 5-ish or so. But yeah, it is a functional working airport. Not far to Harvey Bay. We're going to do a tour for the whale sightseeing tomorrow. Plenty of stuff in Maryborough to do as far as clubs and pubs and the Mary River. I'll take a bike ride in today and have a look at some of the bits and pieces in Maryborough. So this is Maryborough, Queensland, and the Dune Villa. Nice fish and chip shop across the road also, so yeah, it's a good convenient stop. We generally have a night or two here on the way past. Here we are in Maryborough, Queensland. The town hall also has the information centre in. Really nice old building, lots of nice old buildings and street architecture in the area. They've got some day in the park on today down in Queen's Park, so I'll wander down and have a look at what's on there. I think there's a little mini steam train, and also the Mary River's really nice down the park, and there's the Sistine Chapel, which is some toilets they've made quite unique here in Maryborough, so we'll have a quick look at those. And also there's some Mary Poppins memorabilia. I think the lady that wrote Mary Poppins was from Maryborough, Queensland originally. Here we are in Australia's flashiest toilets. This is the in the men's. They are actually working toilets, but
they're not in use because they're still fully functional toilets. Oh, right.
yes, no one's in that one.
Right. Yeah.
No one in the women's?
Well, no. Oh, there's something.
And they were amazing. And they were amazing.
Where's the gold one? Must be up the end. Here we are at the Story Bank in Maryborough, which is all dedicated to Mary Poppins. There's a bit of a museum here. Little Mary Poppins garden. Look at those that are into Mary Poppins. Probably worth a visit. We won't go in today. This is Queen's Park in Maryborough, right on the Mary River. It's got a really nice view up and down. Quite a big river. There's an old train line here also, and then they've got a little kids steam train going here today. Big old fig tree. I've got some musical instruments in there you can play. A rotunda, and a bit of music on in rotunda later on today. Food trucks, food vans, for being the old wharf area. Got the old wharf buildings, courthouse, all in this area.